don't know.
I'm Jay. And I'm Greg. And
Cool.
we are friends. And basically, we started, I mean, his story, I mean, he'll go into it more, but we just really loved music.
Everyone, and welcome back to another epic episode of our weekly top DJ interview. So this week we are chatting to our week 34 top DJ winners. These winners are named We Are Friends, and they love playing techno and psytrance music. We are going to add them now to the chat, so just hang on a little bit, guys. And they're also from Gauteng, just to let you guys know as well. Hey, how's it, guys?
How's it, man? How you doing?
Yeah, good in yourself, eh?
Good.
That's good, man. So, how's your guys' day been so far? Let's start off nice and easy.
No.
Good in yours?
Oh, good. Busy, eh? Busy. Thursday is always flipping busy. But yeah, no, can't complain. It's Puza Thursday somewhere in South Africa. So tell us more about what made you guys decide to get into the DJ career path. Either one of you two can start. Wait. First start off with who's Greg and who's Jay, for those of the people that don't know.
I'm Jay. And I'm Greg. And
Cool.
We are friends. And basically, we started, I mean, his story, I mean, he'll go into it more, but we just really loved music and we wanted to put it all together and mix a bit of music. You know, it started as like a little, you know, hobby or whatever, and it's grown to actually doing parties and things for people, which is really great. But yeah, I mean, you can how did you get started on it?
It's quite an interesting story. I went to go watch Pitch Perfect with my dad, and in the movie they used for the launch pads, and I was like, that's cool. And we went to go look for one, but they didn't have launch pads, but they had like a little DJ controller with the pads. So I bought that, and ever since then I've just been a DJ, and I've loved it so much.
Cool, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool, man.
And,
on
my side, sorry there. On my side, I've been playing guitar since I was about 13. So I started my music kind of hobbies on there. And then when my brother became so, like, he just desired to, like, mix and do all of that. And, he got me on board. And it was our dad that... thank you to him, and he's on right now, so shout out to Dad. It was just him who gave us the opportunity, invested in some equipment for us, and gave us the boost that we needed to get going.
That's really cool, especially when your parents see that you have a talent. They actually help you to pursue it. And especially like when you divert, so like for instance now you started with guitar, so obviously but I probably thought that you were going to be like more like a rock musician, but now that you diverted into becoming a DJ, you know, at least he's not like, no, you're sticking to rock and that's all you're doing, you know?
We're both very different. I mean, he's more on the mixing side and the DJing side, and I still love sitting down with my guitar and making some music there, so yeah.
It's really cool. So do you infuse your guitar with his mixing, and do you guys
he sometimes says I'm creating a bit too much noise, but otherwise, you know, I always try and kind of add guitar to what I can, to anything that I can, you know, because I just think it's the best instrument out there.
Yeah, for sure. And if I could give you guys a tip, you must definitely go check out Monolink after this. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I'll be there. I'll check you there.
Yeah, you must check him out. He plays, he mixes, plays guitar and sings all at the same time on stage and everything. So if you guys could do that as a duo one day, that would be flipping sweet, I'm telling you now. So for everyone in the chat at the moment, you guys are welcome to ask We Are Friends down below. There you'll see 2 question buttons. You can click on that and ask us a question. I can throw it up on screen.
Shout out, sorry man, I just want to say shout out to my family and yeah, my friends as well. Just guys, keep it clean on the chat there. But yeah, I got mates from Israel who are watching, and it's good to see them
Oh, that's
watching.
awesome, man. Hey,
Yeah.
shout out to you guys. So, how many outdoor or indoor gigs have you guys played as a duo so far?
I think 4 outdoor and about 15 indoor.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
so that's
three of those indoor gigs, he was with his academy, so I wasn't
okay.
playing with him. So, but yeah, otherwise as a duo, we've mostly been doing the odd like 16th, 17th birthday, and also we've been doing bat mitzvahs and bar mitzvahs, if you're familiar.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, no, it's actually great to get going, and it's good to see people having fun while you're playing your music. So it's really good to see.
Yeah, exactly. And you say that, Jay, you said that you went, well, Greg said you went to academy. Which academy did you go to?
I went to Rise Academy.
Oh, okay, that's quite cool. Yeah, we've actually contacted a few DJs from Rise, so we're trying to get more DJs up from there as well. So you must tune your people there, join up on festivals for you, eh?
Oh.
So, in which province have you guys played the most indoor and outdoor gigs so far? Since you guys have done like 16 so far.
Yeah, only Gauteng, only Johannesburg. Like,
okay.
yeah, we haven't extended out so far. It's been the first year. This is like the first year of like open for business kind of vibe. So yeah, just mainly in Joburg.
And that's cool. If you could, where would you go and play? If you could choose any other province or any other
Cape Town
city?
for sure.
Cape Town.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Aurora, Vortex,
Reset.
Reset. Okay. He's more into the clubs. I'm more into the festivals.
Yes.
Yeah.
And are you guys thinking of hitting up Earth Dance this year?
So Monolink, I'm going to go to Monolink. I couldn't do them both. Not financially viable. But so Monolink will definitely have to take the cake over Earth Dance. I mean, Earth Dance and all of those festivals. You know all about it. They happen all the time. Monolink is the once in a blue moon. So ever get to see Monolink.
That's a true.
You're not going to pass down that opportunity. I mean, Monolink have been a big part of my techno, aspiration for a long time.
Yes, that's true. So, what would you say is your guys' best gig to date so far?
Sure. You tell me.
I played at a St. John's Social Blue Moon, and I was meant to only play like our academy stage, which is like by the food stores. And then they messaged me during my set, and they were like, "We need someone on main stage right now." So quickly ran to main stage, and there was like 1,000 people, and I was the best. I loved it so much.
Oh, that's so cool, man. What set did you play for them? Was it like a techno set or sidetrack set?
It was more of like a deep house set.
Deep house. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the techno I listen to is like really chilled and you can't really dance to it. So played like hectic deep house.
I like it. That's cool, man. And at least definitely the crowd was like pumping hardcore.
Yo, it's crazy.
That's good. That's really awesome. So, if there was one thing you guys would change about the music industry, what would it be?
Sure. We actually went through this question and we were like, what are we going to answer, But with the music industry, I think it's just important that everybody understands that making music is something beautiful. It's something that we should all want to do, and I believe that everyone has some sort of musical talent. So not so much change in the music industry, but more change in people's perceptions of the music industry, and know that it's something that's free for all. Anyone can make a song. Anyone can find a talent and do something with it musically. So just to the people who are scared of like actually going for it and just doing their thing, just go for it.
Exactly. I mean, for me, if I never went for it, I never would have started festivals for you either. So, I mean, I definitely agree to that. It's just put your foot in it and start. I mean, if it's a success, it's a success. If it's a failure, it's a failure. But don't be scared of trying, you know. The worst thing you can do is be 80 one day and regret that you never tried it, and always think back like, ah, shit, like I could have actually been like a very good DJ or a very good entrepreneur or anything, a very good surgeon, whatever you want to be in life. So yeah, it's a very good answer to that, man. So for everyone that's been joining us now, just to let you guys know, down below you'll see there's a question button. You can drop us a question in there, and we'll be able to ask We Are Friends over here any question that you guys want to know about them. So carrying on with our set questions though, who would you say is your mentor in your DJ career? We'll start with Jay first, and then Greg, I want you to answer that as well, unless you both have the same mentor.
Yeah, we have the same, and it's,
okay,
it's our
well,
dad.
then, yeah.
It's our dad for sure, because I mean,
Awesome.
he got us on the go. You know, he invested in us, and not so much in the teaching about music, but rather just the motivation to actually chase what we wanted to chase. So definitely, again, shout out to our dad, definitely.
Oh, that's really awesome, man, and it's quite cool to see that he's also been your mentor. So it's awesome to see like when a family member inspires so much in installment and in your production and so on. It's awesome stuff. So now it's part of our Instagram deep dive. Now, because you guys don't have many pictures on your We Are Friends account, and because Jay doesn't have many pictures of you two together, I had to pick one from Greg's account. But it's not like anything hectic though. Okay, so let's swap it around here. So tell us more about this picture here.
Sure, lots to say about that picture.
Yeah, basically he woke me up in the morning. He's like, "Do you want to go to the car wash?" I went to the car wash, and he just took random pictures at the car wash.
But actually, it's funny you choose that car wash, that picture, because it was that day that we actually met somebody who was keen to invest into like a party. And now I'm busy organizing a party for the 13th of October. It's going to be like a electro market party. It's going to be nice, chilled electronic music, chilled techno music. And I've also given my friends and the people I know opportunities to bring in their little businesses and at the market. So I've got a thrift business, and they sell thrift jackets, and they're going to be at the market, whatever. But it's funny you choose that picture, because that was actually the day that we came up with the whole idea, and yeah.
Oh, that's really cool, man. And I'm glad that I picked that picture, because at least it's got some like a meaning to it as well. I try to find something more hectic, but you guys don't have many pictures, like some embarrassing ones. So so if you guys had to pick one song for 2019 that has really just like blown your mind away, what does it be?
You go first.
Mine's Vic and Arman. The song is called Belong. It's a really chill techno track, and it really, I don't know, you must go listen to it. Everyone must go listen to it. Quality track, and for me, 2019, Vic and Arman, one of the top music producers in my opinion.
Oh, that's awesome. And you, Jay?
Mine's Undercover by Kristen Nelson. It's just like in the middle of the song, everything stops, and there's these like trumpets that play, and it just gives me goosebumps. So I really like it. So it's like quite a hectic techno song though, like crazy.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh, that's really cool. So guys, you heard it now. You have to go and listen to it. Is it available on SoundCloud or YouTube?
I'm sure both of the songs are. I know Belong is available on Apple Music and Spotify. I'm not so sure about SoundCloud, but I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Well, there you guys have it. You guys are welcome to go and listen to it. You need to listen to it, not just have to. But yeah, so tell your friends one thing that they probably didn't know about you guys. We'll start with Greg, and then Jay, you can go after it.
Sure. So one, about 2 years ago. Well, as I said, I started playing guitar at about 13, so been very musically involved. And then about 2 years ago, I suffered trauma to my ear, and I lost hearing in my ear. So yeah, that's been really something hard to get through because there's a constant ring, and it's hard to play music to time and play to the rhythm, and it's been a process actually getting to where I was beforehand. But it's definitely been a learning curve because yeah, it's just been resilience, and because I'm so passionate about guitar and because I'll never put the guitar down, that's just why it didn't really affect me as much, you know. But yeah, so pretty much deaf in my right ear.
Shit, eh? And now, is it still like that? Are you still deaf in this year then?
Well, yeah, not deaf. I can hear you. I've lost a good percentage of hearing, but I have a 24/7 ring. I don't know if you call it. It's called tinnitus.
Yeah, tinnitus. Yeah, I know about it. Yeah. That's the shit that you get after a club when the music is not playing. That's quite insane. So now, can I ask something? Has that made you like get a proper appreciation like over again on top of what you already have for music? Because I mean, now that you've like sort of lost hearing on this side, so you have to be more predominantly hearing on this side then.
Yeah.
So that changes like your whole dynamic because of the way that sound waves actually travels through your brain and so on. So
100%.
So has it like changed the way that you appreciate music, or is it more or less still
I think
the same?
so. Look, I was brought up to appreciate music. I mean, my dad, when I was younger, brought me into rock and all the kind of music genres. So I've never lost appreciation for music. It's been tough to kind of adjust when DJing, because obviously you got to listen to the next song coming in, and often like I'll put the headphone on my right ear and be like, oh fuck, wait, I have to put on my left ear. It's a process, but you know what, you get used to it and you live with it, and it's chilled, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's really cool, man. So now, Jay, your turn.
I don't have much to say, but
I'm sorry, no one knows about you.
I'm in grade 9.
So you're still a lighty, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that is quite interesting, considering he's a DJ. I mean, at 15 years old, and he was 14 when he started. I mean, Mercedes plays pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the younger you can start something that you're really passionate about, the better. That's definitely something that I'd like to instill in everyone, is especially for like parents and stuff. If they can teach their kid a skill, and that skill is something that their child is super passionate about, then definitely the younger the better. I mean, look at Max Verstappen in the Grand Prix, and also the Formula F1 driver Leclerc. Now he's also like now 19 or something, but now he's like one of the top world Formula One drivers. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. All right. So before we give you the plug, is there anything else that you guys want to tell the fans about yourselves?
Let's plug out the party.
What's the other one?
Yeah, the party.
Yeah. Okay.
So we just want to tell everybody that we're going to be having an event on the 13th of October at Huddle Park. 80 Rand entrance, and it's a nice vibe. Sunday, bring whatever, and just bring the vibe, you know.
That's awesome, guys. So you heard that. You need to go and definitely support these guys on the 13th or 18th of October.
13th of October. 13th. Yeah.
Awesome. And tickets are €80. So also, do you have any new releases or mixes coming up?
Well, I do have a mix that I sent to you that you're going to post. So about that, guys, I was going to mention it just now, but yes, now that you dropped that in there, the mix will be available around about tomorrow during the day on our Mixcloud account. So please go and check it out. And then after this interview, we'll be taking
the video and putting it together with the mix, and we'll be pumping that onto our YouTube channel. And then after that, we'll also be giving it out to the Instagram peeps that love Instagram so much. So be out on our IGTV segment. That will be split up into 3 parts though, because IGTV only allows us to pump out 10 minutes a section. And yeah, so we'll be doing it 3-part interview and 3-part mix for you crazy freaks out there. So yeah, see, someone did ask in the chat, tell us more about this event. Is it going to be any DJs? Because you did tell us about the stores that are going to be there, but you didn't mention like what is it going to be, like a vibey DJ kind of vibe, or is it going to be more like bands playing, or what?
So no, it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, in terms of DJs, I got my boy Dirty Disco Kid. I don't know if you know him, Daniel Pima.
Yes, yeah.
He's going to be hooking up a set. I've got my other mate Dev, who's going to be playing as his as Ohm. Also very cool. You must check him out. OM, brilliant DJ. He's also coming out with new music on the reg. We Are Friends will be playing for sure.
Oh, definitely.
And yeah, basically it's just going to be an opportunity for startup businesses to show what they have and to create awareness around DJing, and also we're thinking of maybe creating awareness around something that's a little bit more socially you know, relevant. So yeah, it's just going to be a cool vibe. Lacquer Decor, I don't know if you know Johnny Hollis. He's doing the decor for us. He does the decor for a lot of the Psytrance festivals, Moksha and Revolution and whatnot. So yeah, it's just going to be a really sick vibe. I'm just reading questions. It's going to be a very sick vibe, and you know, people are welcome to come have a drink. You know, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a raucous jolt as such, more like a nice Sunday, come have a cocktail, come experience some nice chilled electro music, and yeah, just it's good vibes, you know.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And can any stores that are going to be watching this later on, can they still join up, or are you guys now closed for certain things?
Yeah, no, we're not closed. If somebody wants to get in contact with us and create a stall, we're looking for a few more food stalls and a few more merchandise stores. So yeah, hit us up and we'll definitely take it into consideration. I mean, it's all about just lifting up these smaller businesses that need that kind of environment to display their stuff and just, you know, do something with their business.
Yeah, and it's really cool that you guys are giving them that platform. I know for a lot of them it's difficult to actually reach out to the customers and so on if you're a small business. So to give them that kind of a platform where there are people walking around and like-minded people thinking about things, that then they can stop at a stall and actually physically interact with their customers rather than hiding behind the screen the whole day and trying to spam them with messages, much like me, but yeah. So lastly, first, I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me in this interview. It's really been awesome getting to know both of you. And I definitely look forward to seeing more stuff from you guys and maybe meeting up sometime soon for a drink. But Jay, you can't drink though, so I'm just going to chill with Greg then. But yeah, so lastly, what I'd like you guys to do is to ask a question that you'd like your fans to answer in the comment section below once this goes live on our YouTube section as well as on our IGTV section.
Awesome. So first, I'd just like to answer a question that's been put out there.
I'll show you.
What type of music do you specialize in? I'd say if I'm talking about my guitar playing, I'd specialize in indie rock, country, I'd say. Very, very mellow, very chilled stuff. And Jay on the decks. I mean,
I like everything with a beat, to be honest.
Oh,
When it comes to deep house, techno, psytrance, but
that's
EDM,
awesome.
keep it away.
yeah, EDM is something we do not specialize in. And it's funny because we often presented with the task of playing commercial music to the fans because, well, not the, I would say the fans, yeah, they are fans, but the crowd. And, you know, because they enjoy it, but at the same time, it's tough because it's not something that we're passionate about. So, yeah, I mean, it's all cool and whatever, but it's admin when you're not actually really enjoying what you're playing.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah. What's a
But yeah,
question? What would they like to see out of us more?
Yeah, what do you guys want us to do in the rest of this year?
Yeah, I mean, for this year, what would you guys like us to take on, or more so,
production-wise or media?
Social, I think event-wise as well as social media. I mean, people know what they want to see on social media, and people know what they don't want to see on social media. So, yeah, we'd just like tips into how we can make our social media a little bit more interesting for the viewers, and yeah, 100%. What do you guys want to see on DJ pages? You know.
Oh, awesome stuff. So there you guys heard it. You need to definitely go and answer this question for them. It's really awesome and be great. Just on my take, I'd say definitely pump out more content, our strategy at the moment at festivals for you is to try and get to a stage where we're pumping out about 100 pieces of content a day between all of the platforms, being Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and we're trying to figure out a strategy for TikTok still. So definitely consider those. I mean, Jay, I see you laughing there, but you know, all of the people are jumping on TikTok hardcore these days. So yeah, man. So definitely a strategy to consider.
There's a question down there. What advice can you give to aspiring DJs?
Yes, sir.
I spoke about it briefly before.
Oh, no, ESCOM. Sorry, guys. You guys still there? Sorry, it seems like we lost. We are friends. Unfortunately, we'll have to end this chat here. But you guys have been so awesome, and thank you so much. It's unfortunate, but yeah, sometimes ESCOM kicks us in the ass, eh?
You're listening to The Groove, Festivals for You weekly podcast where we bring the underground music scene to you.
Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another lacquer episode of The Groove. This week we are featuring our week 34 top DJ winners, We Are Friends. We Are Friends is a duo from Gauteng, and they love to play anything between techno and psytrance music. We Are Friends consists of two brothers by the name of Greg and Jay. Alright, so first up you have Walking Through Grass, the Kintar remix, and then thereafter you'll be listening to Shams from Sam Shire and Nico Schwint featuring Temple Haze. Enjoy, guys. just listened to The Swarm, the Sam Kolev remix, and then thereafter you listened to Pearl by AIO, which was the Arjuna Shits remix. Next up, you'll be listening to Convergence by 98U, the Sylar remix, and then thereafter you'll be listening to Atoms, the original mix by Stevie R and Serpentex featuring Shawnee.
life on earth, and the atoms in our bodies were created in the furnace of now. Long dead stars were made of long dead stars. We're made of long dead stars. question is, but the question is, who are we? What are we? What are we? We're made of stars.
You're in the groove.
We are now nearing the end of this mix. We hope that you enjoyed it as much as we have. You just listened to Seeds by West 7 and Nova by Tale of Us. This track was also featured on G-Phil's mix, so it must mean it's a very good track to listen to. So, you guys will now be listening to Burns by George Fitzgerald. This came from the Lane 8 morning mix. So, guys, enjoy it, and we look forward to seeing you guys again next week. You can also catch us on our website, being festivals number 4 letter u.coza, and you can then see all of our featured reviews that we have done so far. Enjoy, guys, and definitely, if you can, register on our website to catch more amazing DJs and features. Cheers, guys. Have a lucky week.